Welcome to Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium. It's a great setting and a high-energy environment as we crank up another college football season here with the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Trojans will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane on that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So Jacksonville State's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Change of direction. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass complete, and second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
It's a quick grab. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
Come on.
So the USC Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll feed the back again. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big.
This one ends up with safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
They'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Holding. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. 2nd down after that previous play.
Do it again. And this time, let's not get a holding call, okay?
The back's got it. This one goes nowhere.
Okay, that didn't work out well.
Scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll try the right here.
Out of there.
Breaks loose.
Good play, Charlie.
An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Well, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him a 3rd down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles. And look at this. They got a 1st down.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about.
Come on.
Big play
You have to
nullified
do
because of the penalty.
that.
You want to frustrate your coaches. That's one way to do it.
You do
Line
not
gets set
have to
up. It's a
do
1st down
that.
play. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, Charlie, that's 2 good touches in a row. You do that.
Back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
So caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Dropping back, it's Freeman. Here's a throw underneath to the back.
Good play, D'Angelo.
Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Important second down play coming up.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. Got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Good.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down.
Thank you.
And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up.
Good job, Lambo.
Solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
You know, running the ball is fun last drive. I'm going to
The offense starts with a short field.
well, never mind. They give me the RPO. So I got to take that.
Makes a quick catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from
You better get up.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the
No, we'll get one more.
Ball handed off. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Jacksonville State is in the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far.
Lord, I didn't know that had that many.
Crucial stage of the game as we
They'll do
begin
that
the second
impact
quarter.
back.
Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, not right through. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Tough running there. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Looking to throw. It's Freeman. Hits the running back in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I like the call here by the offensive coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
That just looks funny. I'll take it.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And he drops back in the gun. Trying to extend the play. They chased him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
I thought he
So the
got that
coach will
first.
decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Another holding call.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
When did we get this penalized? Damn.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff running right. Trucks through the defender. The broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Makes a quick grab. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I shouldn't have caught that. That pass should have been intercepted. I shouldn't have caught that. Wow.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5.
Ooh, I missed that time.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Back to throw. It's Freeman. There's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Checks this down to the running back. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it again. On the run here, lets it go. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Assault were able to bring him down quickly. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Always going to be there.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The receiver makes the grab. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Escapes the pocket.
Is that a spin move?
Hit with the slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back. It's Freeman. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? And the Trojans will have to kick it away. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more.
Y'all gonna throw it here, man, instead of kicking me the ball. Y'all so rude.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half.
Let's go. Flip.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off. He throws
He would be the receiver.
into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground?
Yeah, you gotta hope
They've
so.
got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Hold it. Stop it.
Fix it.
So the holding penalty in the offense
Running back.
backs him up 10 yards. Crucial 3rd down play right here.
325.
Dropping back. It's Freeman. And he lofts it toward the
Good play,
sideline.
Lambo.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
Just make some alterations.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Got it.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Never out.
Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run.
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Not a very good kick in that heavy pressure. Ball fielded at the 45. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Freeman. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He shreds the tackle. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They call the counter play here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's third down after that run. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play.
His life would happen.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain.
What's the real like switch coverage or something? That's weird.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone.
Oh,
Intercepted in the end zone.
I did that wrong.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Dump ball
This
caught
way,
by the
D'Angelo.
running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Scanning the field, it's Freeman. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shift for this.
All right, let me chill out with that.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have
Give him
this
one
one
touchdown,
back.
put
They're
this
trying
away.
to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Offense will have to
Come
overcome the
on,
holding penalty
y'all.
now. Well, Kirk, Jacksonville State is in the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. Offense now operating in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate.
They pressure him and sack him with the tackle inside the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Jacksonville State. To
Touchdown, run the
stretch
clock.
the lead.
I would tell you I was in both things.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Let's fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I probably said my backup.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
After the 2-minute warning.
Back to throw. It's Freeman. Bringing pressure.
Play,
Pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the result is going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front control the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still.
Football comes out. It's a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. And there's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Defense is coming after him. And that's just throwing away a pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the ball. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Hand off to the right side. And he'll be brought down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a second time. They go with a direct snap. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And there it is, the 4th round conversion that should just about secure the W, Kirk.
You got to love a head coach that really believes in his guys. Coaching with the lead late. I love that he's coaching to win, not coaching not to lose. Goes with an aggressive approach. It pays off because that offensive line opens that hole up and the back gets just enough to secure a victory with that first down.
There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I forgot we did that.